Hi guys, it's Jess. It's Thursday. This is my friend Sophie.
Nice to meet you.
She's going to be a guest star this week. Okay. So this week's topic is how have you changed in the last year? Okay, that's where I'm gonna start. Okay, so in the last year I was actually just talking about this. This time last year, I was I had already come out, but I was really, really unsure about myself, and I had never been to a GSA meeting at my school because I knew that it was there, but I just never ever went because I thought that the kids were weird in it. I'm so horrible. I thought that they were weird and I didn't want to go. But there were actually people in it that I really wanted to be friends with, but I was too afraid. I don't know. So actually, this is a funny story. One of the girls that I really wanted to be friends with, like, chased me down the hallway one day and was like, "You are coming to GSA," and I'd never talked to her in my life, but she knew I was gay. So I went, and from then on, I started making more gay friends. So that kind of happened around the time the channel started, and since the channel started, I've had, I think I've been in 3 relationships. 3! That's so embarrassing. Cause like,
Why?
because 3 in 1 year, that's a lot of girls slash boys. Um,
Boy.
girls slash boy. Um, I, I don't know. I guess I've gotten a lot more comfortable with myself, not just in terms of my sexuality, but in terms of my confidence level. Like, I'm not afraid to go up to people.
Too.
Yeah, I'm not afraid to go up to people and, like, talk to them. You know, and I think that's also why I've had so many relationships all of a sudden, is because it's not like all the relationships were at the same time, okay? Um,
3 at once. That's how she rolls.
yeah, you know. My Spanish teacher tells me I should have 4 boyfriends.
Oh, nice.
I was like, thank you. So yeah, I've become a lot more confident and a lot better, more well spoken, and I'm not afraid to express my opinions in class. I talk all the time in class, and I didn't always used to do that. And actually, I think that the channel has something to do with that because I'm so used to just like, I think someone used the term like spewing my views everywhere, that I just do it in school too, which is not always good because my teachers get annoyed at me when I just talk too much. But I have a lot to say, and I like having an outlet with which to say it. I also love all the people on the channel. I love all the people on the channel. Like, I love them all so much, and they've kind of always they've been there for me for a really long time. Like, I guess it feels like it's been. I mean, it feels like it's been a lot longer than a year. And yeah, they're just really fantastic people, and I all of them I can go to if I have a problem. I love them all so much, and I really like those friendships. And yeah, I guess.
Well, yes. Also because in case you don't know, we are brain twins, and so we think and feel a lot of the same things. I have like pretty much. I don't want to just repeat what you said, but it's a lot of the same thing. Whereas I used
We're
to
the same person.
kind of, except different. So yeah, because about a year ago, I used to identify myself as bisexual, but I just never really liked that term. It just, I don't know, it didn't feel fitting, so I just was never comfortable with it. Not because I was ashamed, I don't know, it didn't work. So, but then, actually, like through talking with her, you've been a very good friend to me. I realized that I guess I just prefer to call myself I prefer to call myself pansexual because that just it's more accurate, and so I'm a lot more comfortable with that, and I don't mind telling people. And so also, yeah, I've just become a lot more comfortable with myself, and I have a lot more confidence. So that's what I have to say.
Yay!
Yay!
Okay, so the question, Alana, I feel like you always switch the topic in the question. Like, the question is supposed to be irrelevant, but you always make the question relevant. Sorry. Okay. So the question is about Day of Silence. And what does it mean to you? And to me, I guess Day of Silence is kind of like a time for, um, like, I'm being quiet for those who are quiet. Like, and my silence echoes the silence of people who don't stand up for themselves. Um, I really like doing it. I'm not always very good at it because I like to talk, but I always like try and see through to the end of the day. Sometimes I talk, but we can pretend that doesn't happen. And I don't know, the first time I did it, I was like super empowered because I was still in the closet and nobody really did it, and everyone was like, "Why is she doing that?" But I from then on, like, I've done 3 days of silence. Day of silence. Day of silences. And I get more and more confident each time because I really like being able to stand up for people who can't stand up for themselves. And it's not always that they're, like, weak or afraid. It's just, or no, it's not that they're weak. Sometimes people are just, like, really afraid. And I was one of those people, so I like to turn the tables and do something to help other people the way that I would have wanted people to do for me. Yeah.
Yeah, my school, unfortunately, does not have a day of silence, so I've never been able to participate, and I'm very sad about that.
Next year.
Yeah, hopefully
I'm sure they'll have it.
Yeah, I'm sure they will at the college we're going to.
Yes.
It's a pretty groovy place.
It's a cool place. Okay, so that is all for this week. I hope you have a lovely Thursday. I will see you guys next Wednesday, and I hope you liked meeting my friend Sophie.
Because I love meeting you.